Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I'm using the Sacred Forest Oracle, and this is going to be a general pick a card reading. So pile number 1, this is your card of focus. And we're going to use the Golden Wheel Tarot. Pile number 2, your card of focus. And we're going to use Pulp Tarot. And pile number 3, your card of focus. And we're going to use the Witch of the Forest Tarot with pile number 3. Okay, so feel free to pause and ponder, see which image resonates with you, and I will see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number 1, and your card of focus. That's number 3, Aspen Spirit with courage. Okay, so it's noteworthy that in Celtic traditions, the aspen is actually associated with community and endurance and protection. So the Celts chose the wood of the aspen tree to make their battle shields, to protect them from spiritual as well as physical harm. So the aspen tree actually sheltered the soul from its deepest fears in order to allow that courage to rise up for battle. Isn't that interesting? I love it. What a beautiful thing. So when this card shows up, it does bring you a message of courage, right? A message of protection and community, and the ability to overcome obstacles that you're facing right now. Okay. And Aspen Spirit also says that you're really protected and safe. It's time to step forward with courage and grace, no matter what's blocking your way, right? Aspen is going to help you rise up. It's going to bring that courage to the surface. It's going to diminish the fear. Okay? You're going to be brave with Aspen Spirit. So this is also, because we also know, if I can get my words out, like aspens are also really interconnected at their roots, right? I mean, that's how new aspens come up. They're little shoots from existing aspen roots. So they're really interconnected, and this is a sign to open up to help from others, all right? That you might need some assistance at this time. That maybe combining your efforts with like-minded individuals is going to help you move forward. This is a time for you to not do it by yourself. Well, not necessarily. It's an understanding that you don't have to do it alone. Okay, so bond with people over a creative project or a community endeavor. All right, this is the energy of the spirit, the inner spiritual warrior. I can't speak. Bleh, bleh. And it's ready to step forward. It's ready to face those challenges and blockages. It's ready to overcome them. So be willing to accept help as it comes in and be fearless, right? Aspen Spirit diminishes those fears and emphasizes the courage. Time to move forward. All right. Oh, my little thing's coming up. I have the golden wheel, and we're going to dig into this, right? We are... what am I trying to say? See, I'm having trouble with my words. We need courage right now for a lot of things in this world. So be courageous, my friends. Be courageous. Call upon that aspen spirit. I want to thank everyone so much for being here. I'm so honored to be able to bring you these messages. Please take it as it resonates, right? This is your chance, your opportunity to practice your discernment, to trust your intuition, to listen to what your mind is saying, what your heart is saying, how your body is responding. You'll know if this message is for you. And if it's not, that's okay. Maybe tomorrow. There might be a little bit of wisdom in here. There might be a little something, a little confirmation. You never know. Okay. Let's dig in. Victory, triumph. This is a card of recognition, the Six of Wands coming out. So look at it. Looks he's not this knight, or I'm assuming it's a knight on this horse, is returning from battle. Not going into battle. The battle's done, right? So this knight has overcome something, which is why it is a card of victory. And then being recognized. If you notice, there are 5 wands laying on the ground, right? And the 5 of Wands is about conflict and debate, competition, right? So in the 5 of Wands, all of those characters are gone, and their wands are laying on the ground here. You have triumphed. That is the nature. You will triumph. In your energy is the High Priestess. So you're also working some mystical, magical elements in the shadows, right? You're not afraid to dip in. You're not afraid to work with the ethereal energies, the spirit world, the underworld, the shadow world. Calling upon the ancestors, calling upon Aspen Spirit for courage. Yeah, you are definitely rising that courage to the top, right? Keep in mind, we have the Page of Swords, which is a card of vigilance. Okay, so keep an eye out. All right. When we're vigilant in this sense, we can separate from the emotions and look at things, through the filter of truth, right? The sword of truth. And we can gain clarity when we can see, when we have a better vantage point, when we can see all the way around us. We know what's coming. There's no surprises, right? This is actually a really kind of a battle stance in its own right. Okay. Not that you're going to be battling, but it's going to, with Aspen Spirit, it's going to help you overcome the fear of something and allow that courage to rise up, to bubble up for you for this victory coming in. You're already practicing that magic here in your energy. Okay. All right, let's get another card for the 6 here. Courage. Yes. Yeah, victory and triumph here. It's going to allow you to lay down some burdens, right? The 10 of Wands, this is burdens. This is fatigue. It's being too many demands on you. It's being burnout, feeling burnout, right? It's too much. The load is too much. But the 10, you've reached the end, right? You're going to be able to lay this burden down, and it looks like it's coming with this victory, right? So there's something that you need to address right now that you're afraid of. Oh my goodness sakes. Look at in your energy. You have the High Priestess and the Magician both. Not only this power couple, they're both magicians. Magician and sorcerer, right? Excuse me. But this is transmuting the energy This is transmuting everything that you're working on with the mystical, magical, and in the shadows with the high priestess, and it's bringing it into the material world. That's what the magician does. This is a card of action. It's a card of transmuting all of that into the material world because you have the tools, you have the knowledge, you have the skills, you have everything you need to do this. Holy, holy, holy moly. This is almost feels a little strategic. You're ready. I mean, this is a call to action, right? The Aspen Spirit. It's time. It's go time. It's go time. So underneath that page is the Four of Cups. So this is sort of an apathetic place to be, right? Focusing over here and just don't even have the energy to look behind you at the other cups, right? It's a card of awareness. There's something around you that you're not aware of. This is going to become clear with this Page of Swords energy, though. There's something that you're not. It's an awareness card. It's not that you're ignoring it. It's just that you haven't. When we're so focused on one thing, the world sort of will pass us by, right? And we don't, and we're like, what was that, right? So you are going to see it with that Page of Swords. You are going to see it. It does have to do with this burden here. I was just about to say you've got all wands in this, the nature of this reading. Yeah, this really is about you moving forward on some plans. You have some plans, right? Obviously, with your energy being working in the mystical, magical, and then bringing it and manifesting it into the real world. Here we have the Three of Wands. It's taking action on the two. You have these plans and you're going for it. This is moving forward with courage. This is moving forward into the unknown and building the world the way that you want to see it, hear it, taste it, touch it, be in it, share it, all those things, right? And this is going to happen because you're going to be laying down the burdens of the past, right? This fear, there is a fear still. That's why we ask Aspen Spirit for the courage, right? Because it can help diminish that fear and elevate that courage. Wow, your energy is like out of the ballpark. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and the Queen of Wheels. Yeah, this is all about your foundation, your material foundation, your stability in a physical world, in the material world. Very grounded energy, very strategic, right? Pentacles are also really hard workers. So this is something you've been working on a lot, but you are already in your energy in the Queen of Wheels. You are strong, you are sturdy, you are stable, you are steadfast. You have everything in your energy going for you, but there's so it's time to take action. It's time to release any fear or doubt, right? What are you doing? This is beautiful energy. It's so beautiful, right? Oh, wow. Keep in mind. Okay, so with a Five of Cups. So, yeah, there's a sadness here. There's a sadness here. You're being asked to step into courage around something. Now, this is Five of Cups, so it is an emotional matter, right? Cups are of the emotions. We have the Four of Cups. Now we have the Five of Cups. So you're moving through some kind of sorrow and sadness in your life. From apathy, sort of the boredom and apathy of the Four, into the sorrow of the Five. But the Five is also actually looking at them. And fives are also breakthrough cards. So you're busting through something. But it's taking courage. It's requiring courage for you to get through that, right? This really feels like you're transitioning, right? From one place to another, from one realm to another, from one leg of a journey to another. Like, that's what this feels like. Yeah, you've got some kind of message incoming with the Page of Cups, and it's usually about love or fun or some magic, good fortune, good news, all of those things. So there's something coming. Now, this can relate to, notice all these cards, it's like one person, one person, one person, one person. This is also one person, right? But indicates that there's a message incoming. Remember that the Aspen Spirit says it's okay to take help if someone offers, okay? Because you might need it in this moment. So there's an offer of some kind of help probably coming in for you, and it is coming from a place of love, all right? Not from kind of a tit for tat energy. And we have the Five of Wands, conflict, right? So this is really about debate. This is competition, perhaps. I mean, it does sort of look like they're battling, doesn't it? You really are moving. You know what? Honestly, I don't feel like this card really... I don't even think you should pay attention to this card. And I'm telling you that because this is, you're leaving this behind, right? Here, what did I say? Over here. You're leaving this behind. Here are their wands. As you're being victorious here. This doesn't matter. It came out, but I think it came out in confirmation of what was being said about the 6 over here. All right? The 6 was important. The 5 is confirming that, yes, this is, you're overcoming this, right? And I think that this 5 is directly related to the 5 of Cups. Okay? You're overcoming it. You're breaking barriers. Yeah. You're overcoming. Courage. There's that line. What is it? From the Two Towers, where Eowyn and Mary are riding, or they're riding, or they're waiting to ride into battle, and she says, "Courage, Mary, for our friends." But I always say, "Courage, Mary," when I need courage. Courage, Mary. No, that's not my name, but I say it a lot. I say it a lot. I say it a lot. And look at this. You have the King of Pentacles coming out as well. So it's possible that there is someone coming in. Maybe this actually, hi baby, maybe this actually is a message of love. Come here. Come on. I know, we need to get you out of there. You go. You come sit in my lap. That's Jelly. Miss Jelly Bean. Oh, she's a tiger. All right, bye. So maybe this message definitely is, well, I didn't say definitely, I don't mean definitely, but maybe this message is coming in from this King of Wheels. Maybe this is who's coming to help. Now that can be male or female, okay? The King of Wheels, the King of Pentacles is really just a masculine, feminine energy. So change genders as needed. Someone is offering you help. You are going to be suspicious of it. Do not be suspicious. I think these guys over here, this card is typically the Seven of Swords about betrayal and dishonesty and whatever, but I really feel like in this reading, you're kind of sitting back and waiting because maybe these soldiers over here are here to help you, right? The part of this message was to take the help because you might need it to get over this next hump, right? And you might need that little bit of additional support to bolster the courage that's required, the courage that you're going to be drawing from Aspen Spirit. We have the Ace of Swords coming, or excuse me, the 8 of Swords coming up, which is all about, this is limitations and restrictions that we put on ourselves, okay? We do this to ourselves. So it's time to step away from that. I think that you're going to need to step away from that. I mean, it can be an old belief system too. Like maybe you were raised that you do it yourself. You can't trust anybody else to do it right. You're the only one that can do it right. Okay? That might be something that's keeping you sort of in this stuck energy. So release the old beliefs. Understand that help is coming, and you're going to have to accept it to help you through this next little bit. And it's going to be okay. I think it's going to give you a whole new outlook on love and friendship and community, right? Yes, the Fool says yes, right there. It's going to be a whole new way for you to be. All right? Embrace that Aspen spirit and that courage. Now, this doesn't mean that whatever this is that you're working through, these blockages and stuff right now, are bad. I mean, they could be little things. They might feel big because you're not allowing this little bit of help in that you need right now. Okay? That is your message for today, pile number 1. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 2, and your card of focus is the Phoenix with transmutation. And that is number 29 today, right? So we know the story of the Phoenix rising from the ashes, right? That's what this is about. That's what transmutation is about. So your life is changing, and maybe it's changing in ways that you didn't expect, but it's wildly wonderful, right? Transmutation is when things change from one state of being or element into another, right? Transmutation. Changing from one thing into another thing, into a better thing. And the Phoenix is legendary for its transformation, right? In the flames, this Phoenix is reborn, leaving behind the old self, the old tired self, and becoming passionate and wild. This amazingly beautiful free bird. So it's possible that maybe you're thinking that some things are never going to change, or they're never going to change into something better or something amazing. But this isn't an ending for you. This is a bright, shiny new beginning with this card of transmutation. Situations that seem lackluster are transmuting into fabulous opportunities. So release expectations and limited thinking, because things are not as they seem. Right? We look at this fire and we see fire and burning and cleansing and all of that, and then all of a sudden a bird comes out of it. What? Things are not as they seem. Okay? Things are moving, things are shaking, things are transmuting for you. Things are happening. And it kind of does feel like that. It kind of feels like the energy is shifting hugely right now. And in a lot of different ways, you guys. A lot of different ways. So, I have the Pulp Tarot. Kind of feels a little saucy, this energy. And Pulp Tarot's a little saucy. So we're going to do that. I want to thank everyone for being here. I really, really appreciate you. I hope you're all well. You know, as we're sort of traversing this, I don't even know what's going on anymore. You know, this is why we're really supposed to be looking at ourselves, getting down to your core level, okay? And it looks like you have something brand new that's going to happen here. So this is beautiful. I am super honored to be able to bring you this message today. Take it as it resonates. You know the drill. Practice, practice. And this is also it's a timeless reading, so whenever it shows up, feel free to ponder. There might be something in there for you, right? All right. Bright, shiny, and new. You're bursting out of the flames. It's go time. It's not go time. It's like amazing fun time for you. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is about balance and equality. Okay, maybe things haven't been balanced in your life. Maybe you've been juggling things, right? This is also Pentacles, which is foundation. Maybe you're juggling two different things now around your foundation. But regardless, it is about balance and equality, right? In the material world. In your energy, we have the Five of Wands, which is debate, it's conflict, it's competition. Okay. So there's a little bit of fighty energy there. Maybe people are disagreeing with you. I mean, there are huge debates happening everywhere right now. So maybe this is about a debate because it is in your energy that is going to allow or help or is an integral part of this transmutation that you're going through. All right. Maybe this debate and this, that you're having with these other people here in this Five of Wands or within yourself. Maybe that's going to solidify a belief that you didn't know you had. Well, just go with me here, okay? And keep in mind the Page of Cups. So there is a message coming in, right? The fish in the cup represents spirit trying to get this message to the page, which is going to bring the message to you. And it is a message of good luck, good fortune, of love, of magic, of fun. It is a good card. It is a good card. So this message could be directly related to this Two of Pentacles equality card. I'm kind of intrigued by that Five of Wands in your energy. Maybe you've been fighting the change, the transmutation. It's possible. Ooh, I said that and look at the card that came out, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is restrictions and limitations that we place on ourselves. So how are you restricting yourself? How are you limiting yourself? I think this is directly related to that five. I think that this is maybe an outdated belief that you have. I think your beliefs are changing. In a good way. Remember, Phoenix, the transmutation is all about something bright, new, and shiny in a very good way. Okay? So, we're stepping away from self-limitations and restrictions, which definitely can, because they're swords and they're of the mind, it could be an outdated belief. As we're seeing the truth of things these days. Also in your energy, look at that, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is also a gift from Spirit, but this could be a gift that you want to give as well. This Ace of Cups, your cup's overflowing. There's so much joy and love and happiness in this card, it ripples out. Maybe you're the bright spot. Maybe you walk in somewhere and you change the energy for the better, right? The room brightens. People smile when they weren't smiling before. Like, it's that kind of energy. It's in your energy. Maybe you have those around you that don't like it. Maybe there are aspects of yourself that doesn't understand what this Ace of Cups is. It is bright, new, and shiny. This is part of your transmutation. Let's get another card for this Page of Cups messages. Cool. I love this. I love this. Yeah. Okay. So the Six of Cups is memories. It's good memories, typically. Something coming back around. So maybe this message is coming from someone from the past, possibly. From your past, possibly. Something coming back around. But something good, especially in terms or related to that Page of Cups is what I'm trying to say. All right. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow, wee, wow. Okay. Well, that's the King of Wands coming out under this sword. So you have been restricting yourself. All right. Look at the colors here. So the King of Wands is a trailblazer. It's a rule breaker, kind of an outlaw in a good way, right? The King of Wands says, I understand that I'm supposed to do everything this way. I understand that this is the norm. I understand that this is how I'm supposed to do things. But the King of Wands then says, but I found another road and I'm going to go check it out. And also is not afraid to do it on their own. Okay. There's a lot of confidence with this card. So when you release these restrictions and these limitations on yourself, you embrace this sort of explorer within, this adventure within, who doesn't lose sight of the goals and the desires and the wishes and the dreams of the star, right? Embraces them and then finds fun, fiery, creative ways to go. That's what the King of Wands, I love the King of Wands. And that is part of your path. That is your path when you rise as the phoenix. Soar high, soar high. Okay, yep, Two of Cups. So there is, wow. So the Ace of Cups in your energy is definitely love, so much love. And then we have the Two of Cups coming out underneath of it. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a soulmate connection. It can be a romantic partner. It could also be a best friend. It's someone who is really, really important in your life or is going to be important in your life. And maybe they're already there. Maybe they're already there, and maybe that's what this debate is about here with the Five of Wands in your energy. That could be. And yet the Ace of Cups, I'm right underneath that, is saying, no, 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 this is a gift from Spirit. The Two of Cups it's a soulmate connection, right? And that means that it's already woven into the fabric of your story. It's already written in a chapter in your life. And the Two of Cups can be there for a chapter. The Two of Cups can be there for the whole book, right? My point is it's already part of your story. It is going to happen. And in your energy, there is an acknowledgement on some level that yes, you know. But it took you rising from the ashes. It took you shedding the old. What did the card say? The old tired bird, right? Of getting rid of the old. Stepping away from what no longer serves us, like this Eight of Swords over here. I say that's all it took. That's usually, that transmutation is, well, I mean, it can be hard, it can be easy. It just depends on how much you fight it and how much you flow, right? Oops. Under the Six of Cups is temperance, so moderation, healing, tempering, right? It's divine timing. This just means that this is coming precisely when it's meant to. Precisely when it's meant to. I wonder if this King of Wands isn't this person, perhaps. I feel like you're meant to step away from the restrictions and limitations you've placed on yourself and step into the King of Wands energy. I really do think that that's part of your next step. I mean, shoot. Notice all the fire on this card. I mean, it's fiery anyway. It's fire sign. But I like it because it really is sort of representative of the Phoenix. And here comes the moon, right? So there's something in your subconscious. There's something kind of deep down within that's coming to the surface for you, right? Or coming back around, right? Something that you knew from your past with that Six of Cups, but it's coming back around and it's going to stick this time. All right, the moon is going to illuminate that. Something that was hidden is now being illuminated. There are a lot of cups on here. This is and feel-good cups too. Good messages, good news. Love, so much love, so much love. Okay. And we have the Seven of Swords, which can be dishonesty and betrayal. But it can also be strategy. Are you feeling like you've been betrayed? I don't think it's strategizing. I think this is actually related to this Five of Wands up here. Maybe you thought you would be supported in something and you weren't, and that can be a kind of betrayal. Maybe you had a great idea and everybody poo-pooed it, right? That can feel like betrayal. Maybe that's what that Five of Wands is. But that's okay, because that cleared. This was part of the old. It cleared it. You can fly away now. You can come out of the ashes. I think that whoever this is around you that decided not to be supportive, right, is part of this Eight of Swords. And maybe it's not a person. Maybe it's an institution. Maybe it's societal norms. Regardless, you're letting it go. Or you're about to let it all go, right? You're about to let it all go and have a ticker tape parade. Card of recognition. This is victory. It's triumph. It's glory. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good job. Good job. All right. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out for this reading. I think it's pretty clear. Transmuting the energy, transmuting, you're shifting from one thing to another thing. You're leaving behind some icky stuff, right? Including aspects of the self. And you're going to get some rest. Yay. The Four of Swords is all about rest and recovery. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh. Yeah, this is good. This is a whole new you. Moving from one realm to another, from one leg of the journey to the next, from one chapter into another. Okay. Let's just see if anything else wants to come out. I think that's pretty much the reading for you, pile number 2. It's pretty good. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. It's hardship. So you're walking away from some hardship, right? I mean, this is a card of breakthrough. There's a lot of courage with the Five of Pentacles to pack up and walk away from a perceived sanctuary, a perceived safety, a perceived stability, right? And maybe you know, with this rising of the Phoenix energy, it's time to step away from that. There's something better waiting for you, okay? It's going to be illuminated. There's so much love around it. You're going to be so victorious in it. You're going to be able to get some rest, right? This is something in you that's bubbling up. This takes a lot of courage, so proud of you. Proud of you. Bottom of the deck, I mean, you have, here's your personal independence right here. Your personal stability. This is a very independent energy with the 9s. You did this. Celebrate. Okay. All right, pile number 2, that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 3, and your card of focus is Dragon with Power. And the number is 11. I love this card. Look at, she's like sleeping. There's this incredible fireball here. And the dragon. I mean, that looks like protection to me, right? So this card is really asking that you step into your power. You have the help of the dragon. Okay? Take charge of your life. Look around you. Is there anyone around you who's trying to run the show for you? Who's trying to speak for you? Telling you how to act, how to be. Speak your truth and take back that authority of your own life. Okay? If you feel like you've lost or given away your authority to someone else or something else, it could be something, it's time to get it back. All right? It's time to reel it back in. If you're holding on to limiting beliefs, or you're afraid of being ostracized or shunned or judged, right? If that's a fear, then it's time to get rid of that. That is a limiting and restricting belief within you. This card also talks about releasing any fear of misusing your gifts, okay? True strength doesn't dominate or manipulate. It's a gift that dwells within you, and you have the spiritual power that is born of sacred love. It is sacred wisdom. It's born of sacred grace. You have that. This ability can heal others and bring light into darkness, eliminate shadows, amazing things. So with this dragon spirit at your side, he's definitely a mighty ally, if I can speak right, and empowers you with healing and restorative abilities. His strength also helps you not only reclaim your power, but overcome obstacles. There's courage. But he's also really protective of you in all areas of your life. Like I said, look, she's sleeping. He's being vigilant. The dragon's being vigilant there, keeping an eye out. So within you dwells this really remarkable power to manifest your dreams and access ancient wisdom. So take your power back. That's really what this is about. Express your strength with grace. Share your gifts. Okay? This is all really, really important right now. All right? All right. It's a beautiful dragon. I want a dragon. All right. I have the Witch of the Forest Tarot, and we're going to dig into this message. The reclaim your power. You know, this is just another in a long line of messages that we've been getting about aligning with who you are at your core, at your soul level. It's really important right now, you guys. This is how we win. It's going to start, if I can get my words out, with an inner revolution that is going to then spill out into the world, and it is going to be successful because, you know, it's grounded in the core of the soul beings. That makes sense. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you. I'm really honored to be able to bring you these messages, so please take them as they resonate. They are timeless, so whenever you come across it, there might be something in it for you. It is a reading for the collective, so as I said, take it as it resonates. If it's not for you, it's okay. All right, we have the Seven of Cups right out of the gate. So, I mean, it can represent opportunities coming. You know, when you reclaim your power, it can also be a card of confusion, illusion, like all those things. So we don't really know yet. Let's just kind of keep going here. In your energy, we're talking about memory. You're in your memories. Maybe you're living in the past, but typically the Six of Cups is about good memories. It could even be ancient memories, right? We're talking about dipping into this ancient wisdom. So maybe it's things from past lives. But something's coming around. Keep in mind, it's going to be celebration time, okay? You're going to be able to celebrate with your besties because this is all about community too. So it does appear that you have this good core group of people around you, excuse me, so far. All right. Taking your power back. I think taking your power back is going to eliminate some confusion, right? Yeah, take your power back. Look at the High Priestess. High Priestess is not afraid to go walk hand in hand in the spirit world, right? To dive into the shadows. To work in the mystical, magical. It's coming up with this 7 too, so Could be opportunities, could be looking at opportunities. Or it could be that, you're trying to find your way out of some confusion by going within, by working in the shadows, in the inner world, in the spirit world. Taking your power back. All right, so there's something in your energy, something that you've been working on for a long time. You planted the seed a long, long time ago. And with this, it could be something from your childhood. It could be something from a past life, right? Pentacles are real slow moving, so it's hard to tell. Time in the spirit world is way different than it is for us. So this is a card, it's a faith. Like you're waiting to see some fruition to something that you've planted, right? And it definitely has to do with your finances and your abundance in the material world. Okay, this is in your energy. Maybe something you did as a kid, Keep in mind, underneath that celebration card is yet another card of celebration. This is victory and triumph. It's glory. This is a card of recognition. This is coming back after achieving something. So this is a celebration. Taking your power back is a celebration. The actual nature of doing that is going to be really looking at all the cups, right? Understanding how your emotions are intertwined with that, and stepping into the shadows. This isn't about your external world at all. This is about your internal world. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is karma and destiny. It's forward momentum. Okay. Reclaiming your power. You must reclaim your power and your authority over your own life in order to move forward. But you are, right? This is part of it. That's what the 7 is. It is some confusion. Like you need some clarity. You need some clarity. But you're protected. In doing this, you're totally protected. If you're tired of someone telling you what to do, then it's time to address it. Okay, not in a mean way, but in a way that you set a boundary. I really feel like this is kind of a boundary setting reading as well, like healthy boundaries with those around you who are telling you what to do. And in your energy, yes, the Knight of Cups, bringing forth a message, a proposal, a quest, an opportunity, something good fortune, love. So this is in your energy. So this may be how you're trying to address this taking back of your energy, this taking control of your life again. You're doing it through loving messages and probably explanations and whatnot, and that's totally fine. That's a beautiful way to honor yourself and to honor the people around you. A lot of times when people are telling us what to do and how to do it, it is from a place of love. But you control you. You are the power keeper of you. You are the inspiration keeper of you. Like everything you is up to you, not to somebody else. Okay? And I've said it before, if you've seen my readings, like we all have different paths to follow. And they're not all the same. They're uniquely different. Okay? So telling someone how to live their life, it's like wasted energy almost. We should embrace the way that we are and support each other. That's a better way to use that. In my opinion, that's a better way to use that energy. Under this, you have so much celebration and good stuff happening over there. You have the Ace of Wands. This is the wake-up call. This is your bonk on the head, your wakey, eggs and bakey. Right? You're going to be recognized here for something. This is all about you taking this power back. Remember, living by your own rules and leading your life according to you. And this card of recognition, something's coming in. This is a gift from spirit. It is an idea. It's a new start. It's passionate and fiery, right? So this is what's actually happening here. This is what's happening, right? This confusion is going to lead way to this celebration, community, friends. This diving deep, right? And working in the mystical, magical with the high priestess to gain your power back, right? To take your power back, to become the authority of your life again, is directly tied to this victory card and recognition. Okay? This is all moving. This is all part of your karma anyway. When this begins moving again, right? And you're doing it in a very loving way, this beautiful gift is going to come in. Yeah, I mean, it is karmic. This is meant for, you're meant to take your power back. And maybe you let it go for a little while. It doesn't mean it was a bad thing. Maybe you were just overburdened and tired, and it was just easier to let someone else tell you what to do. All right? But that time is over. That time is over. We're not doing that anymore. Okay? That time is over. Dun, dun, dun. Justice is served. Yeah. The scales are being balanced. And I love that in this deck, Lady Justice is looking to the future, right? Now that came out with the 8 of Pentacles, which is kind of the worker bee card. Keep working, keep working. It's taking everything that you've learned in mastering this craft and applying it to other things in your life, right? It's getting back to the basics. How can I take this mastery and apply it to this over here or to that over there to help create this stability, right? So that's really interesting. Kind of a side note. Came out with the Justice card. Keep going. All right. You are heavily protected right now. Highly, highly protected right now. Not heavily. Yeah. Karmic justice, karmic fate. And we have the 5 of Swords. So this person or situation around you that seems to have sort of taken control, right, of your life, who's making decisions for you or telling you what to do or how to live. It could be a group as well. Like this is a fight that no one wins. This is kind of fighting and forgetting why you started fighting in the first place. One person is going to walk away. The other person is going to be like, I won that, but it doesn't feel like I won that, right? It's winning at all costs. So we've lost sight of what we're fighting for. When we give our power away, that's what causes, there we are, that confusion of the 7 of Cups is what were we fighting for? What am I fighting for? Well, I don't know, and I won't know until I gain my power back, until I take it back, and I acknowledge that I'm my own keeper, and I let go of all of these old, outdated limitations and restrictions that I've placed on myself. And we have a Lover's card. Look at that. So, yeah. With the Ace of Wands, yeah, maybe someone's coming in. But this is also about realigning with yourself. It's about looking at your core values, your core beliefs, what works for you, what doesn't. Let go of what doesn't. And start using this as a filter for everything in your life. Does this align with how I feel about this? Yes or no? And let go of the no. Do you see what I'm getting at? So yeah, you're definitely, you're meant to realign here. But use that dragon energy, right, to gain that power back. Call upon dragon. Dragon will support you, protect you, make you feel brave when you're not necessarily feeling so brave. So in the Knight of Wands, yeah, there's a lot of wands. I guess not really. But this is, taking this idea of that ace over there and fanning the flames and going with it. This fiery, creative, juicy, maybe a little hot-headed at times, very stubborn, very confident, right? Moving forward, taking action, fast moving towards your emotional wish fulfillment. That's the 10 of Cups right there. That's so much love. It's so much good feeling. That's where you're heading. Okay, it's time to regain your power. It's time to reclaim your authority over your own life. Under the deck we have the Tower. Yeah, it's going to change your world, but that's okay. It's a course correction. Under the deck, 8 of Cups, you will be walking away from some things, and that's okay. It doesn't mean they were bad, right? You probably aligned with them at some point, but now it's time to move on from them. All right, and the emotions, the emotional attachments to them. And also the Death card on the bottom. I know, I don't usually take so many on the bottom, but this is a transformation. You are changing. This is going to change you when you realize that you have your power back and you have authority over your own decisions, your own rules. Rules. I don't even talk about rules. Your own decisions. Doing things for yourself instead of being dictated how things will be. Or someone making decisions for you, right? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, you guys. Pile number 3. That is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe. Share with your besties, and I'll catch you next time.